Hey, we're live. Yes, yes, yes. Got it working, got it working. Let's do some arenas. Let's hit them milestones, y'all. Okay. Uh-oh, I got a viewer. Say hey, viewer. How are we tonight? It's Friday. Friday. Let's grind some units. Grind. As you can tell, I'm from the south. How are we tonight? Feel free to say hey. Tell me how my sound is. I never know how my sound is. I've not got a good system set up where I know how the game sound is or my sound is. So I kind of rely on whoever pops in the stream to let me know. I really want a Black Widow Deadly Origin 5 or 6 star. 6 star would be great. But she is so fun. And I've not really got into rotations and stuff a lot because I've not really had a 5 or 6 star. I've just got the 3 star that I do some arenas with to kind of learn her. She's cool, man. Those bleeds, or I'm sorry, those shocks stack quick. I don't know. I just feel like she may be an underrated champ because I'm not seeing a lot of love for her in the community. Nobody's hating on her, but seems pretty good to me. I like a champ that can stack bleeds or shocks or anything. Poisons. Ooh, I almost dexed his entire special one. I never do that. I may have got most of it. I had dexed 90% of it. That's pretty good for me. Now, throw your special. It's so fun watching them melt down. That power sting. Throw it, throw it. Haha, that's fun. Another cool, fun champ. Spider Ham. I've got a pretty good roster. I've not got a roster built around a lot of Power Sting champs for the most part. Whose Power Sting is better than Spider Ham's? And there probably is maybe multiple champs that are better. I don't know. But he's pretty cool, man. I know we're just talking about 3 stars and the PIs are not awesome, but she was like at 40%. And I'd stacked 3 or 4 of those Power Sting thingies. She throws a special, she's done. It's a pretty good chunk. Ah, Sunspot. I was glad that Sunspot had opportunities to shine in Act 7. Great, great champ. I just don't think there's always been tons of opportunities for him to shine. But, I mean, Sunspot's special too. Stuff like that's why I play the game. Damage. I like big yellow numbers. Rise of the Phoenix. Question, is Phoenix the champ that, I don't know, is the most, their real comic book powers, I guess, and how powerful of a person they are in the, the game, the comics and things like that, movies, versus their character in game? Is Phoenix the most off balance? I guess I don't know how to explain that. Magneto might have been, but now since his buff, Magneto is in the game like he's supposed to be, I think. The metal, advantages he has. He is very... the game and his character, to me, are good now. They used to be awful. But I feel like Phoenix and then Hulk might be the 2 most, I don't know how to explain it, say it, but champs are the most off balance from their characters. I'm not saying they all need buffs. We've got a lot of versions of Hulk in the game. All of them do not. But there should be one Beyond God tier Hulk champ when you've got 4 in the game, whatever we got. In my opinion. And Gladiator Hulk is a good champ, but not. They had a really good chance with this Immortal Hulk. They could have really made him something special. We know that Hulk, the madder he gets, the more OP he gets. So, almost, powerful characters in the comics. Unlimited power. Hey, what's up, Hunter? I feel like I was talking to myself. It says so, there's somebody in here. I don't know if that was you or somebody else. How many? Does it say two people on your end now, or just one? We got to run these arenas. Let's finish this one off. We got to hit them. We got to get them milestones. You see my units, man? I'm climbing. I'm climbing. We got two in here. We got two. On my end, when it gives me the viewers, they're always seem like they're a little delayed. I'm not sure why that is. It says we got two. I don't know what it says on your end, but I still want whoever this person is to subscribe, and then they can unsubscribe. I just want to see my new subscriber alert work. And I've been looking, and when the alert doesn't come up, it may not be on my end because you guys, I actually found it on my account where you can turn your privacy settings off and on. So there's a setting that you have to change, or I won't know that you've joined. Like you've got that set to private. So my alert might work. I don't know. I'll be so happy the day somebody subscribes and it actually shows up. But I do think it's bugged a little bit because I know other streamers have had little issues with that. So, how is the sound, dude? I've got to get my system set up a little better where I can actually like some headphones, earbuds, whatever, earbuds that gives me some little feedback on my own sound. But I kind of like it to a point because I don't do a lot of game sound. Like when I play, you can see I've got my music off, the game music, and I usually keep it on mute. I'm not a fan. There's some ghost play. Getting better. I'm getting better. Ghost on ghost. Ghost on ghost crime. Ah, yes. I love missing a parry with Moda. Pow. Let's just stick to heavies. Oh, I tell you, reapply. Oh. Tons of good options there. Let's do that. One day I'll pull a 5-star Hyperion, as the Canadians say it. But in Kentucky, it's Hyperion. I know you can hit him like in the middle of his heavy, but I never get that brave. I just kind of wait till it's over. But when you wait till it's over, sometimes you're more susceptible to his auto block. But I don't have the bravery to sneak in there in the middle of that heavy for some reason. I watch Legacy and them do that. It's so smooth that they know the exact right time to come in there. Probably a good skill I need to work on, but I just wait till it's over and play it safe. It's okay. It's all good. She's indestructible. Ow! Bum, 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 bum. I do want to say one thing. Last night I was streaming and I mentioned that about KT1's top 13 champs in the game, and I don't know, I was driving down the road thinking about it. I was like, did he leave Warlock off? And I mentioned that. I was like, because Warlock, I promise you, is one of the top 13 champs in the game. Then I went back and looked. He had him like 5th, which was good. I'm just saying, but I, for some reason, thought that he had left. I couldn't remember him talking about Warlock in that video. But shout out to KT1, because he had a great list, but I don't know why I just zoned out that he had Warlock. Did he leave Warlock off? Of course he did not leave Warlock off. So that was good. I think he had him 5th. He had a good list. See, GLaDO's cool, but he's not the OP, champ like the comic book version of a Hulk is, though. We got 2 viewers again. We're climbing. We're climbing. Just doing a little grinding. Hanging out. Trying to hit some of these milestones. Oh, we lost our viewer. Back down to one. Back down to one. We're getting there. The channel's going to grow. We hit that milestone there, but let's do a little more for when those rank rewards come out on Sunday. I like to go a little past it. Nothing crazy. I like my 5-star shards though. Oops. Oop. There we go. We're back to 2 viewers. Feel free to say hey. Just doing some grinding. Oh, getting lit up by Black Widow. Talking MCOC. I saw they fixed one of the paths in Variant 6. I actually don't remember that path. I just did my initial completion. Maybe there was a path that was messed up. I don't believe I must not have went down it because I don't remember anything that was like too weird or anything. I kind of just took the easiest paths that Seaton did. I think during his initial clear, I might have took one board. I may have took a different path that I kind of liked a little better. I can't remember. It's based kind of my roster there a little bit, but seems like I took a different. But for the most part, took all the paths that he deemed the easiest. Who's ready for the gifting event next week? I'm not going to go too crazy. Just a little crazy. Because I am really hoping there's going to be a lot of T5 class catalysts in those gifting crystals. We need some Mystic T5 CC. We got to get this Doom to rank 3. Hopefully. And it would be nice if there was like a 6-star Awakening gem. So, because they were pretty juicy last year, I thought, and they should be juicier this year. Now I might be asking a little much for a 6-star Awakening gem. But I want to awaken my Cap Infinity War so bad. But I feel like it's going to be 2024 before I do. I still rank 2 him though. I don't care. His damage is there. Those kinetic charges and stuff. I'll use him. Pow. Love Captain Marvel's animations and stuff. So good. It's one of the best in the game, I think. Very much like her character. Oh, face block did not work. Let's get a heavy in here. Let's get a bleed. There we go. Feel free to say hey, one viewer. Aegon. So thankful for my Aegon. The Abyss is much sweeter with an Aegon. So yes, I have done an initial clear of the Abyss. I would love to go back in and try to 100% it. But I'm not doing it until I get Torch. One day I will. But I'm not going back in without Torch. I just think there's some fights that he is so good for. And you know, you can get through it without him. I get that. I understand. People have done it. People got through it with a lot less roster. I just kind of feel like he's a unit saver. And as you can tell, I like to save units. If at all possible. Let's disorient him. Or not, disorient ourselves. What exactly does a disorient do? Debuff. Decreases block proficiency by 50% and decreases defensive ability accuracy, lowering the chance to trigger abilities when struck. Okay. That is just a little refresher. I have to remind myself sometimes of some of these buffs, debuffs, and all that. Kind of get it all going. Like, I have to remind myself a lot of times, like, go back, it's like exhaustion, vulnerability. There's another one that some of those science champs have. I can't remember what it is. I have to remind myself what exactly each one of them does. I've been playing this game long enough that I should know it by heart, but I still have to go back and reread a little bit sometimes. Weakness, that's the other one. Yeah, petrify. Some of those. I just have to. Takes me. Sometimes I have to think a little bit on some of them. As you can tell, I'm not a huge gamer. I've never got really into a game. I've played some games in my life, video games, things like that, but I've never really got into one. This would be the first. So I've been playing about a year and a half. And started playing it because I was this summer 2019, got a little bored there at home and decided to found a Marvel game. I love Marvel. I love it. I love all the movies. I've read some comics. I'm not a comic book expert by any means. Comic book nerd. I am the movie nerd. I love them. I always go to the first night of every movie that comes out, Marvel. So I just thought it was kind of cool. There's some cool characters. So started playing. Took me a long time. I think I kind of quit it a little bit after. Like I played it for about a week or so, and then kind of picked it back up a little bit later. And trying to get those new cool champs, those little premiums they was giving you when you're first doing like Act 1 and stuff. Didn't know what I was doing. Didn't understand buffs, debuffs. Still don't. Great. I just remember like I didn't understand like putting bleeds on champs, what that really meant exactly. I know now it's like really obvious, but I just remember like hitting people and then kind of dashing back and they would die, and I would be like, why did they die? Is it because I dashed back? Now looking back on it, it's because they were bleeding out or poisoned out or shocked or some kind of debuff was put on, but I didn't understand it. So so I started like researching that stuff and what those little circles under the champion's health bar meant. All I wanted to do is get to a special three and see their big cool special three animations. That's all I knew. Um, but started learning about it. Got on YouTube one day. I was like, YouTube's got everything. I bet there's little tips on how to get better at this game on there. And then I discovered some of the YouTubers that were playing it. So, and I remember telling my buddy, I was like, there's this British guy. His name's Seaton. He gives all these tips. He does these crystal openings. So he's got all these cool champs. He's got 5-star champs. He's got, I think 6 stars were out at the time, I'm pretty sure. So he's got 6-star champs. I couldn't believe it. Because I think my best champ was a 3-star yellow jacket. So I kind of got to watching Seaton. And then kind of found some more there. Dork Lessons was really helpful. Because he has a lot of videos, like a little bit how-tos. Oh, I'm watching. Like what some of that, how to parry, how to dex. So then I started kind of learning those little things a little bit. I just remember that's how it went. But yeah, Dork Lessons was huge watching his videos at the beginning when I was trying to learn the game a little bit. Man, gosh. I get impatient in arenas. Also, I get lit up. Now we're on cooldown. Message. And I'm not paying attention. Thinking about Dork Lessons giving me help. Getting lit up by this. Forget it. I wasn't paying attention. Got kind of locked in there against the wall. Streak's still alive. We're good. We're talking more than we are worried about beating Professor X in an arena fight. But yeah, I remember Dork Lessons was very helpful. And then I found that guy. I think it's Jason Voorhees. I know, Friday the 13th stuff. Great videos on those champs. Great videos explaining what they can do and stuff. Then I kind of started figuring some things out. I didn't understand masteries, that's for sure. I sure didn't want to spend any units on mastery cores. All I wanted was premiums. I wanted to buy premiums with my with my units. Now, if you ask Brian Grant and those guys, what game tips for somebody starting out? That'd be one of the first things they say. Don't sell your champs, and don't buy premiums with units. But when you're starting out, that's all you want. You want new champs. You want a 2-star Deadpool, 2-star, Captain America, things like that. That's all you really care about. Take a chance at possibly getting a 4-star champ. Oop, that worked. Whoop, didn't dex that one. I just had 2 prowess and had a 60k crit right there. That's pretty good. Let's do that. Let's do that. Kind of fun talking about how I got in this game a little bit. Can you tell my favorite Marvel character from my stream setup? Yeah, I love Captain America. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. All right, we got 6 more fights and we out. I think. Maybe 2 more. What's that poison on? Oh, is she poisoned? Gwenpool will be a champ I don't actually know a lot about. I know she has some very good uses, but... There we go, thank you. Alright, I'll get that last milestone off stream. I gotta do a few things. YouTube, it's been real. We'll talk soon. We've been on for almost 40 minutes. Take care. We'll see you